Okay, so now we're going to start with the actual Beatitudes. The scene is set. Jesus is up on the mountain. His disciples have come to him. And so primarily, they're who Jesus is preaching to and teaching right now. Okay, so blessed, there are eight or nine Beatitudes within this passage. And they all start with the word blessed or blessed. So blessed... Beatitude, it's all kind of derived from this word meaning happy or fortunate, or even approved by God. Those are all kind of synonyms for this word blessed or beatitude. So just keeping that in mind as we go through, it really is at the heart of what being a Christian is all about. So we are aiming to know and understand what the will of God is for us in our life every day. And we also want to experience all of the blessing that God has for us. So it is simultaneously about pleasing God, knowing God better, being more righteous and holy in His sight, as well as receiving and experiencing all of God's blessing that He wants to give to us. So blessed, each time we say blessed, we're going to make this action with our hands. And it is sign language, as far as I can tell, for the word blessed. So you're going to start with your thumbs and your fists together and say blessed. And then your hands kind of come out in an angle like this. So practice that a few times because you're going to be doing it a lot. Okay, so the first beatitude is blessed are the poor in spirit. So I'll do that again. Blessed are the poor in spirit. So our hands are going to be held up together, indicating that we are empty. Now, this is so essential for a Christian. This is where it all begins. And also, as we walk through our life, we need to remember that everything that we have that is good is from the Lord. And any good thing that we produce in our Christian life is because of God. It all comes from Him. So poor in spirit, we begin at this place when we are first saved. We come to God with nothing. That's what He expects of us, is that we come to Him with empty hands, essentially, and say, God, I have nothing to offer you. And we need to maintain that heart as we move through the Christian life. So, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So the kingdom of heaven being the sphere or this realm that God exists in, and as His followers, we also exist and operate in as well. So blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And then the arms are just kind of rolling up to heaven. Okay. The next one is blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. So mourning really over our sin. So mourning over the fact that we have fallen so short of God's standard and our sin is so filthy, so ugly before God, but keeping in mind that His forgiveness and His grace is more. But we really have come to a place of feeling broken over our sin. So blessed are those who mourn. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. I'm going to do those two beatitudes together. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Now we'll do it from the top. Matthew chapter 5, verses 1 through 16. Seeing the crowds, He went up on the mountain, and when He sat down, His disciples came to Him, and He opened His mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Good job.